Hello everyone, my name is Bygl and welcome back to another episode here from the Metacraft SMP. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. And there appears to be a sign here, say a dog is nothing if you don't have a bone. Man, who's doing all of these things in my base? Who? Yeah, exactly, that's what I just asked. Say a dog is nothing if he don't have a bone, EPIO. Does someone want me to give a bone to the dog, perhaps? Do I even have bones? I do. It's a tamed dog, so I can't right-click on him. And this doesn't seem to be working, so I don't know what this is all about. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. Someone decided to generously donate a few oak signs to the base, huh? There's something down here still? No, okay, this area's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, most of the areas seem to be pretty clean in terms of the signs, but who? Very good question. Who? I wish I had an answer though. Up here still? Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, welcome to the actual start of the episode here with our friend Speedy. Say hello, Speedy. Shy guy, what can I tell ya? Yeah, welcome to the shopping district here, which has transformed quite a bit, huh? So I was talking to Alpha Mike the other day, and turns out we had basically the same idea for a build here in the shopping district, and we both wanted to build kinda like a tavern type build, which we then wanted to make into like a community area slash shop, of course, because you know, tavern, potion kind of goes in hand. But yeah, this is what Alpha Mike built. Check out this beauty. It's kind of like a fantasy medieval hybrid. It's mostly medieval, but that cave entrance down there kind of makes it look slightly more fantasy, I think. But yeah, Alpha Mike's job was completing the exterior, which he did, and he did an amazing job with it, I think. But our job was... Dun 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 dun. Ta-da! The interior. So I'm gonna quickly give you a tour here. What is that? Oh, return to sender. Good job, Richie. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a very quick tour of what's happening in here. I was actually sick when I started working on this, which is why we are jumping into this kinda while it is in a 50% done state. It's not completely done, but a good portion of this is done, and I couldn't really record the intro back then, so this is what we're getting for the beginning here. So this is the entrance, this is how you come in, and you are greeted with a quest board. Huh? This was one of the ideas that we shared with Alpha Mike that we want to have here. Basically, I'm gonna just quickly show you the rules here. You can stop the video if you want to read through those. But just to give an explanation, anyone can come here, they can put a sign on the barrel, then you can open the barrel and you can put a description of the job into it. Like, this is something that I just set up because I really want to try it. And so someone can undertake this, and I'm gonna pay them depending on what they bring me. So 20 diamonds for a base trident and for any enchant, and if they deliver it before a certain date, they're gonna get these bonuses. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I hope some people come in and they take up a quest or two. And I also hope that people come in and actually put up some quests so people can take them up. I know I have a few in mind that I might do. But anyone is welcome to try and set up a quest using this guide if they need to over here. But yeah, for the rest of the tavern, this is how it looks like. Pretty cool, huh? I was actually supposed to finish this a week after Alpha Mike built the exterior, and it's been a month. Which is another reason why I decided to do it. I didn't really want to wait to stop being sick before I started. So yeah, this is the current state of the build. It's almost done. There are just a few things that I want to do. But you have the main sitting area in front of the a bartender over here, right? Then you also have these seating areas when you're with a group or something. We have a hole in the ceiling, which we will check out in a little bit. And for the colors, I decided to go for brown, red, and gray in the entire build with sprinkles of green and some other colors, of course. And then we have a staff-only area over here. This is where I'm gonna be sitting, where I'm pouring drinks, which I'm not probably gonna do ever, I don't think. And here is a unfinished area, which leads over here. Check this out. This is kind of the fantasy type deal that I went for here. Yeah, since we had this cool cave underneath the whole tavern, I decided to put a little rope bridge here, which is pretty cool. I think that turned out pretty well, adds a little bit more fantasy to the build. And then we have this, which leads to the main staircase, which is over here. And it also leads into this area, which is kind of like a small storage area that we can use with Mike if we ever need to store anything. And a door that leads outside into the cave over here as well. And this cave, I don't really feel like decorating it. I'm probably just gonna leave it as stone for now, because man, just making it out of stone and like removing all of the diorite and granite took for ages. So yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. I think I'm gonna be a little lazy here. But this basically is a path that you can take to the other side of the shopping district, which is over here. People haven't really set up many shops here as of right now. This is actually the main area of the shopping district, and the place where the tavern is actually the outskirts area. So yeah, people actually haven't started building the main area, which is good. It just means that we have more space to work with then, once we actually set up some shops there. But that is basically everything that I have so far. There are just a few more things that I want to show you, like this bar area. We're actually gonna be selling potions over here. As you can see, this barrel is renamed. We're probably gonna be putting potions into here, and there's gonna be multiple potions to buy from. That is something that will come a little later though, because we actually need to, automate making potions, which is gonna be a challenge. But there's also gonna be a second floor, which I will finish in a little bit. But we discussed what we wanted to do here with Mike, and I forgot. I think this was supposed to be like a trading area, or maybe this was supposed to be the potion selling area. I'm gonna need to wait for Mike to come back to me about this, because I totally forgot what we were actually supposed to do here. Alright, now that we got the community build out of the way, let's talk about the base for a little bit. And as you can see, I got rid of all of the dogs and all of the signs, so finally there's some peace and quiet over here. Shut up, guys. Don't let enbentz know that you're here. He thinks I actually killed you guys. But yeah, it was enbentz, turns out. There's a problem here though, because you see, I don't actually record everything I do, and at the very beginning of the season, I went to his base, which is right over that hill over there, and I placed a sign regarding all of the dogs he had in his base, and yeah, that's why he's been putting all of those signs here, and also all of the dogs now for a change. So hopefully that's not gonna escalate any further. But yeah, I have some amazing news as well, and they are, well, I actually don't remember in which one of these shulkers they are. I think it's this one. Let's check it out. It's not this one. It's this one. So our neighbor, well, it's not actually a neighbor, it's more of a enbentz's neighbor, and we're a neighbor to enbentz, so it's kind of like a distant neighbor, whatever. But Miniweeds actually has a gunpowder farm, and he was kind enough to let me buy some of it, as you can see over here. And we're gonna put this stuff to some good use, let me tell you. This is gonna be pretty exciting, I hope. So through the sand bottleneck, we were able to produce 3 stacks of TNT, which isn't much, but it's also way better than nothing, let me tell you. Before we blow up anything in our base, which I am excited to do so, but I should probably show you what I actually did in between episodes before we do that. And so if you remember, we had this small section which didn't lead anywhere in the last episode, and now I didn't bring a boat, so we're gonna have to go through here slowly. But there is now a tunnel leading about this big cave right to the outside over here. So I don't know if I talked about this yet. I don't think I did, but basically we're gonna have a bunch of these entrances into the base for boats. So yeah, I do want to emphasize the boat travel in our base quite a bit, and in the following few rooms that we're gonna build in the base, we're gonna try to incorporate that into every single one of them, this like boat track we've got going on, and also a bunch of these split paths that will lead to different parts of the base, so that is pretty exciting. Anyway, that is basically everything I did. Well, actually I should probably also show you this. This is gonna be a room that we will be working on pretty soon. I just excavated all of it. You can see some of the redstone for the node blocks that we have over there from the chicken target thing. And there's also this room, which I'm still digging out, and this is the room that we will be working on today, because this is going to be a way more important room to us than what I'm planning to build over there. So this is gonna be higher priority, therefore it's gonna be built first. Now, before we completely destroy this place, maybe I should mention why we're actually doing this. So the plan from the get-go, I didn't really tell you this before, I don't think, but the plan was to basically have a giant room as a kind of centerpiece of the entire build, and that room would branch off into different parts of the cave. So this would be like the beginning area, which would branch off into different places, and then this would be the main crossroads. And I want this place to be pretty big, so we have one every other block over here, one every other block over here as well, and it kind of goes on for a little bit. This chicken might get fried. Maybe, we'll see. And we also have a little bit of TNT on the top and a little bit of TNT on the bottom. Not much over here, because there's a big lake over there, which I don't really want to deal with. When there's gonna be like water bodies or something, we can clear that manually. But yeah, and now this might be completely underwhelming, or this might be absolutely awesome. We'll see. I'm just gonna warn our friends that we're doing this, and let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, it's going. Oh goodness. Oh man, it didn't get all of it. Dang it. But yeah, we didn't really want to have a big hole necessarily. We kind of just wanted to have like a shape that we can go off of, right? So yeah, we definitely want something bigger than this. I mean, it was just 3 stacks of TNT. I wasn't expecting miracles to happen, but it's gonna be like a nice guiding thing, right? Like, we know what we want to do with this place now that we actually see the shape of it. Let's just get the aftermath here done. Very good, very good. So the reason why we actually blew up this whole cave before we started working on this room is because I want to add a window over here from which you will be able to see the big cave, the bridge, which is gonna be here once I build it, and all of that. So that's gonna be like the main part of the decorating this whole place. But yeah, now I gotta actually get to build it. I didn't save any sand to actually blow up this part of the build. So that's poor preparation from Bygl, yeah, once again. But yeah, I'm gonna dig all of this out, and we're gonna discuss what we're actually gonna put into here. Oh my goodness. Remind me to never dig a hole this scale when I could easily just go get a beacon and this would be done in 3 seconds. Yeah, I guess I just really suck at planning ahead, but here we are, we have the cave here, we have the open space that we hollowed out. Now we can actually build the thing that we're gonna build here. And you might be wondering what we're actually gonna build here now. Remember those 3 stacks of TNT that we set over there? That was pretty fun, I think. You kinda need gunpowder to do that, so in case we haven't gotten it already, we're building a gunpowder farm. obviously. So just in case you haven't seen one of these before, I'm just gonna give a very brief explanation as to how these things work, and then I'm gonna build the rest of the farm. But basically we're gonna have, in the very middle of the spawning platform, this is where the creepers are gonna be spawning, and we're gonna put a dispenser facing down. Actually on this block, almost made a mistake already, give me a second. Like this, with a observer facing upwards over here. So basically now that we power this dispenser, it's going to activate the observer, which is going to have another dispenser below it, which is going to activate another observer, and that's how we're gonna basically chain all of these modules together to activate them at once. Same goes for actually collecting the water. Now, if you just want to build a normal hostile mob farm, then this is actually everything you need, which is kinda mind-boggling, considering how extremely easy this was to construct. But if you want a creeper farm, you just need to put trapdoors like this, because creepers are actually ever so slightly smaller than all of the other mobs. So if you place trapdoors like this, the only mob you're gonna get are creepers. Now there is a small catch here, and that is spiders. Spiders don't follow normal spawning rules, and they actually spawn in a 3x3 area on this platform, and they don't consider the top block over here. They just need 1 block of head level, or 1.5 or something like that, so they can very easily spawn in here. And the way we prevent this is by not having a single 3x3 spawning area in this place. So this is how a end result of a module should look like, unless I made a mistake, which is very much possible, considering all of these weird patterns. But now there shouldn't be a possible spawning spot for a spider in here. I'm still quintuple checking everything, because I have no idea if I missed something. It kind of just blends all together. But yeah, this is how it looks. You sacrifice quite a few spawning places by placing all of these walls and whatnot, but it should prevent spiders from spawning, if I remember correctly. Thing is, they made a change in the game. Before, if you remember, these walls looked kinda different. They kinda had like that stump coming off of them, kinda like this, what you're seeing right now. I'm not sure if that is what actually prevented the spiders from spawning. I don't know if the hitbox is what is actually preventing them from spawning, because the hitbox is still there. I can't walk on top of this. So this might be all in vain. I have no idea if this is actually gonna work, but I'm still gonna place it just in case. And lo and behold, check out our wondrous creation. Look at this thing. It honestly kind of looks like a creeper reactor of some sort. The rates aren't very good right now, mostly due to the fact that I apparently forgot to put a bucket in the bottom one there, which is an issue I just noticed. But we also have a lot of unlit places around this area now that we blew this into oblivion, which I need to light up, so that is definitely reducing the rates quite a bit. Alright, let's quickly check out the temporary storage area that we have down here. And the reason why we don't actually have a permanent storage solution is because the creepers are actually gonna be led through a different area once we actually get around to building it. The problem with this base idea that I have is that there is a lot of like what if types of builds, so this build is gonna get finished only if we finish the big cave, which is only gonna get finished if we build this creeper farm, which we did. So a lot of builds we will need to work on until they're halfway done, and then we will need to wait until we can actually finish them. This is one of them as well, so I just want to quickly show you how the creeper farm here works. It's actually very simple. We just have water all around here, which leads them into this single hole, which then pushes them into the campfires over here. I could have totally just placed the soul campfires just here and have hoppers underneath them, so they wouldn't have to travel so long, and that would increase the rates a little bit. But this also goes in line with the plan that I have for the future of this farm, so yeah, I just kinda needed to do this. And we also use the soul campfires instead of the normal ones because they deal a little bit more damage, so they should increase the rates ever so slightly. But yeah, we're getting trickles of gunpowder already. I just activated the farm, so that's pretty cool. I can't really get to the top mechanism right now, so I'm gonna show it on camera. You can see how the water is getting activated with the hopper clock on the top there. It's a very simple design. So there it is, the creeper reactor done and dusted. While I was working on this, by the way, check this out. Look what appeared on our doorstep. A solid block of gold. Look at that. But not only that, it's also got a book on the front. Now, I do have a sneaking suspicion as to who gave this to us, because I did talk to them briefly before this. Hello neighbor, I'm so excited to have so many 11 pages. Yeah, this has to be enbentz. Only enbentz writes books this long, man. I mean, I like reading them. It's probably gonna be... Oh, I see what's happening here. We just probably need help for this step. The coordinates are on the next... Oh, okay. I thought there would be like a... I thought there would be like a fine print on the last page telling me that I need to sell my soul to him or something. But here we go. Excited to have many friends close to the season. It's awesome to have such great neighbors. You have all individually helped me out at different points throughout the beginning of the season, and I want to extend the same kindness back to you. Yeah, so the other day I actually helped enbentz build his slime farm a little bit. However, since I love minigames so much, I decided to send you on a mini scavenger hunt to find out what I'm sharing with you. Don't worry, it'll be worth it. Your next clue is on the next page. Okay, good thing I didn't memorize those coordinates on the last page, because apparently I don't need them. I actually need to figure out a puzzle here. A jagged peak is what you seek. Though the skies above bear no riches, don't soar high, but soar as low as you possibly can. A jagged peak is what you need. Okay, I'm afraid we're gonna need an elytra for this, considering the soaring and whatnot. Best of all rock and turn it home. Some rocks aren't meant to be broken. Interesting. Alright, well. I guess it's about prime time for us to get ourselves an elytra then, huh? Oh, look at this! People are actually using the quest board. It's only been a few days. Central level 2 white. Oh my. And it's brown mushroom. Oh my. They really want some rare stuff. Oh my goodness. 100 diamonds. Okay, I wanna check this out, okay. She doesn't need anything. And he's got a book and quill. Deliver a brown mushroom safely to the homeland Holbrook. When you get the mushroom to Holbrook, please encase it in glass where I can see it. Once I have seen... Okay, no specific details there. But man, if someone delivers a trident to us with channeling, then this definitely might be something that we're gonna try. Unless I find a trident beforehand. But even if I do find a trident, I'm still gonna leave the quest up because I do actually wanna have 2 tridents. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted. Let's take a stop here and let's actually go to this gorgeous building. Still no interior in it though, but it does have some very, very useful stock here, including... You didn't see that? Including so many elytras. This is where all of the elytras from the end went. My goodness. ManlyBirch. Actual capitalism taking place here. But yeah, we have an elytra now, and we also have some rockets. How many do we get? 3 stack. Oh, that is 1 diamond for... Oh my god, that's gonna drive me crazy. I actually want the tier 1s. 1 diamond for 3 stacks of tier 1. Yeah, this is the one I want. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, I built 2 trees here and also a small spot for Speedy to sit in. We're gonna do some stuff with you in a few episodes. But I still remember How to fly? Yes, I do. Very good, very good. So let's try and find this jagged peak. And but this speaking of, oh man, I was trying to avoid getting an elytra for so long, but enbentz finally made me do it. No, I just really enjoyed walking around without one. Kinda made me think more about how we can access our base and how we can move around it, hence all of the boat ideas that we had recently and all of the donkey stuff that I was planning to do. But this still should be fun, and of course I can still unequip it once we're done with this. I don't know if I will have the strength to do it though, because the elytra is so much fun, but walking around is also a lot of fun. A jagged peak is what you seek, though the skies above bear no riches don't soar high, but soar as low as you possibly can. West of Hulbrak and Talmiior's home, so west of Talmiior's home or at Talmiior's home, some rocks aren't meant to be broken. What does that mean? I have no idea. But luckily, I'm actually gonna show you a map of our immediate surroundings. Talmiior and enbentz are our very, very close neighbors, so this is not going to be a long journey. Actually, I wonder if everyone has the same quest or if everyone got a unique one, because this one is specifically next to our thing. What is this here? This looks kind of odd. Oh no, that probably was just someone trying to get around the powdered snow. I don't know about you guys, but this looks like a jagged peak to me. It's kind of to the west of Hulbrak. It's more to the south though, so that's making me think that this isn't the correct thing. Hello? It says that some rocks aren't meant to be broken, which is really confusing me. It's giving me mixed messages like, am I supposed to begin? Or am I specifically not supposed to begin? Oh man, okay, let's go more to the west of Hulbrak. Alright, this jagged peak, it's gonna be this jagged peak, man. It's directly west of Talmiior's home. Or it could be that as well. This is way more obvious. Let's say that this is the spot where we are supposed to be at. This is a very suspicious block here. I'm gonna dig down. You can't stop me. Okay, it's definitely not this. Man, this is a somewhat jagged peak, I guess. Let's look around this one as well. This one is also towards the west, and it definitely looks more like a peak rather than a hill. With a giant ravine. Over here, seek as low as possibly can, or soar as low. Oh man. Ooh, this looks... Oh, look at this! Oh, this has to be it. Look at this hole, man. Oh, this looks so cool. And it keeps going. Okay, let's follow the torches. Oh yeah, this is definitely it. Okay. Please don't kill me, don't put like TNT over here. Oh no, everyone has a spot here, and we're the first ones. Nice, I'm gonna take this. Oh, there's more, this is not the end result. Oh, that one, and I'm probably gonna edit most of it out, but it took a decent amount of time. I was looking around the jagged peak that I thought was jagged over there for so long. Oh my goodness. Okay, congratulations, you made it to the first location. Hopefully it wasn't too hard and didn't take you too long. Maybe if I was smart, enbentz, it wouldn't take too long at all. The good news is that there's actually only one more step on your journey. Your clue is on the next page. Best of luck. Getting past the bedrock here wouldn't be a wise idea. Lucky for us, not all bedrock is created equal. In this world, I had you descend. In the next world, you must ascend. Miniwit's portal has such a great view of the ceiling. Well, off to the nether I go. I think I see something. rather suspicious, and this is definitely it. This is enbentz's Gold Farm. Look at this thing. And this is another book for us right here. Bygl free exclamation marks. You made it. As you can see, you're currently standing next to both a gold farm and a basic bartering farm. Last season I supplied the whole server with gold with this farm design, so while it's not the most efficient farm, it certainly works well enough. I don't plan to sell gold this season, however, and I also do not plan to sell bartering items. No, I do intend to improve the bartering farm at some point. At the same time, I don't want to hog up this convenient space on top of the bedrock above where all of our portals are with a farm that will provide me with a surplus. And so I want to share it with you. Just because you're a great neighbor, I want to save you the trouble of building your own gold and bartering farms, save you some diamonds, and give you full access to these facilities for the whole season. I hope that you enjoyed the mini scavenger hunt that I sent you on, and I hope that you enjoy using the gold and bartering farms. Happy piggy slaying. Well, if that isn't the sweetest thing ever, then I do not know what. Thank you so much, enbentz. This is so cool. Let's give it a spin since we're already here. I do not have a lot of mending on me. Still, I only have mending on the elytra and my pickaxe. So what I think I'm gonna do, and I already suspected that this is gonna be a gold farm because he did mention something about sharing it. So I'm not totally surprised, but I'm still very, very happy that it indeed is that way. Let's check this out. There is some stuff over here, not a lot of gold, so since enbentz is so kind and I do not need a lot of gold, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm going to sit here and I'm gonna AFK a bunch, so people when they come in, they can actually take out some gold from here without needing to AFK. But in today's episode, I was probably talking a little too much and not doing enough stuff to keep it entertaining, which I have to apologize for. But if you made it to this point of the video, then I do want to thank you for watching and for enjoying it. I hopefully didn't bore you. But as far as the episode goes, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!